Big up, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday sit back. Not going to be a happy one, I'm afraid. Arsenal lose a cup final at Wembley. It's been a long time. And yeah, silverware at stake, a trophy, a final, and we put in a performance like that. Now, already the narrative has spun by saying, oh, it don't matter, we've got bigger fish to fry. This cup doesn't matter. The same people that were saying that this team is good enough to win the quadruple are now saying that this cup don't matter. It does matter. It does matter. It's Arsenal Football Club. You don't lose finals at Wembley. And when you lose finals at Wembley, it matters. Ex-players, oh, there's bigger fish to fry. I can handle losing a cup final. What I can't handle is the performance, is the way we lost it. I've been told all season, best team in Europe, best team in the world, best squad ever. Best squad ever. Zubimendi's world class. This one's world class. We've got this. Goalkeeper, blah, 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 blah. None of them showed up today. None of them showed up. And a manager, clueless, didn't know what to do on a big stage, on a big occasion, once again found wanting. Once again found wanting. And I've been saying it all the time. Yeah, he may get us to finals. Yes, he might be able to do this. Yes, he's done this. Yes, he's got us competing. But when it comes to the big occasions on the big day that really matters, that's the difference between winning and losing, he failed again. He failed again. He got schooled by an elite manager at Wembley. There's no excuses for me. There's no excuses for me. Squad depth. Yeah, but we didn't have Eze. Yeah, but we got squad depth. Doesn't matter, does it? We got backup in every single position. Havertz. They was all screaming for Havertz not so long ago, starting over Goalkeeper, because Goalkeeper is this and Goalkeeper is that. Havertz is going to take us to the promised land. Not today, he didn't. Not today, he didn't. No excuses. No excuses. Oh, Kepa. Let's rinse into Kepa. Yeah, Kepa the fall guy. Kepa this, Kepa that. Kepa's fault. What about Saka the captain? What did he do today? Yeah, but it's Kepa's fault. What did Trossard do? Yeah, but it's Kepa's fault. What did Zubimendi do? Yeah, but it's Kepa's fault. What did Declan Rice do? Rodri run the show. Rodri, washed, finished. Man City, finished, washed. Not the team they used to be. Man City ain't the team they used to be. They've beaten Arsenal in a cup final. Say no more. Big up to everyone locked in. Big up to every single one locked in. Hincapié, oh, best left back Arsenal seen for years. Semenyo, run him ragged. Run him ragged. Big up to everyone. Big up Kawaja. Said Kepa could cost Arsenal. Yep, it weren't just Kepa that cost Arsenal. It was the manager and 10 other players as well, my friend, I'm afraid. Big up DJB, the legend in the chat. Good evening, everyone. Evening, Kawaja. Big up to you, my friend. Smash the likes and subscribe, of course. Clement, big up DJB, legend, Kawaja in the chat. Today was an embarrassing, Cadley, timid performance. The players and Arteta took too long to make the subs. Yep. Should have been done at half-time in the dressing room. Some of them players should not have come out of that dressing room, and Dowman should have been introduced. Dowman should have been introduced. Simple as that. Absolute disgrace. Second half, especially for Saka, was shocking for 90 minutes. Zubimendi is like Odegaard. Big games nowhere to be found on the pitch. Norgard should have started. Yet Saka's won as well, my friend. I'm saying, I've been saying it all the time. Listen, I've been saying it all the time. I can understand Odegaard getting the stick. Some of it's a little bit over the top. Some of it's a bit personal. I don't condemn that. But what I don't understand is how come Saka is not taking the same criticism as Odegaard? He's the club captain. He's been the club captain since Odegaard has been out of the team. Why ain't Odegaard taking the same? Why ain't he taking the same? And have we improved that much with Odegaard out the team? We haven't. We haven't improved. We've been getting away with it. Getting away with it, people. Who is Kepa? He's a scrub. This manager bought him. This manager bought him. We weren't winning Champions League either. Listen, we're not even getting past Southampton in the FA Cup quarter final. We play like that. We play like that. We're not getting past Bournemouth at home. We're not getting past Southampton in the FA Cup. Simple as that. We draw against Bournemouth and lose at home against Newcastle. We're struggling to win the league. Feel sorry for you, DJB, travelling to Wembley to watch that. Listen, it was a great day. We saw Kenny Ken, bumped into Rashid, bumped into loads of people. We had a great day until the kickoff. Until the kickoff. People were impressed with the first half. I thought the first half was terrible. I didn't think we offered much at all. We didn't offer much at all. We didn't create much. We didn't look like scoring. I thought the first half was very timid. Second half, we got blown away. I think we was camped in our own half for about 25 minutes of the second half. Didn't even get out off the edge of the box. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Big up to everyone that's locked in, people. DJB, thanks for making me a mod. I didn't realise I was much. No, it's no problem, my friend. Big up to you. Big up to all the mods. Big up to every single one in the chat. There's not a lot to talk about, really. I thought it was poor all round. I'm struggling to find out who had a good performance. Ben White played all right in the first half. I didn't think he done that bad. Gabriel was okay. Marshalled the defence well. Saliba didn't really do anything bad. Other than that, no creativity, nothing going forward. Once again, our attack was woeful. Final third was woeful. There's nothing to get you excited. There's nothing to get you excited. And I can't stand this dismissiveness. Oh, it's only the Carabao Cup. It's only the Carabao Cup. It's the same Carabao Cup and the same quadruple everyone was waxing lyricals about. Yeah. Pure and simple, this team that's top of the league, quarterfinals, and favourites, by the way, to win the Champions League, should not be playing like that in a Carabao Cup final. Goalkeeper, £70 million worth of player. Our striker. And he's touched the ball, what, twice in the second half? That's not Gorkarez's fault. There's a major problem. You've got a striker touching the ball, what, twice in the second half in a cup final? Really? Really? Are we surprised, guys? Seriously? Not really. Been getting away with it. Yeah. Crazy. I was never going to be anything else, to be honest. Evening, people. Evening. I'm fuming. We're pathetic second. Honestly, AC, we're fuming as well. Me and Kenny Ken was absolutely distraught. I couldn't even stay. Honestly, I didn't even stay to watch them get their medals. I was gone. I had to come out. I had to come out the stadium. I had to come out the stadium, people. It was just, yeah, I had to come out. And as I said, if we'd have played well, if their keeper had made half a dozen saves, we'd have been on top. It was end-to-end, free-flowing, passing, breaking the lines, 1-2s, creative, crosses, headers, you know, backwards and forwards, and we got beat. I'd probably accept it. I'd probably go, well, okay, we've given it a go. We've played well. We've enjoyed the game. I'll stay there. But that was no excuse. No excuse. And what is it now? Oh, it's Kepa. Oh, it's the Carabao Cup. It don't matter. Bigger fish to fry. Don't matter. If we win the league and we win this and we win that, the Carabao Cup don't matter. It don't matter. Well, it does matter. We had 10-year-old kids dressed to the nines today. First cup final, first experience for them. Arsenal youth, young kids crying, absolutely in floods of tears, crying. Yeah, matters to them. Matters to them. Sorry, it does matter. It's a cup final. It does matter. Convinced now we won't win the Champions League. We can't beat City. We won't be beating teams like PSG, Bayern, pressure games. I just hope. Question marks with the manager again. Question marks with the manager. We may get to the final. We won't win it. We won't win it. The players choke. They choke. They choke. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. The second half was awful. Miscontrolling the ball, couldn't pass it. No one had a clue. Don't talk to me about Zubimendi. All right? No one talked to me about Zubimendi. The most overrated Arsenal midfield player I've ever seen. Ever. Ever. He does nothing. He brings nothing to the party. He does nothing. He don't drive with the ball. He don't dribble with the ball. He don't make line-breaking runs. He don't make line-breaking passes. He does nothing. He's out of position. He's looking at the sky. He don't know who to mark. He don't know who to run with. Rodri bossed the whole midfield. He dictated the tempo. Everything went through him. No one laid a glove on him. Rodri, the player that's washed, the player that's no good. Man City, washed, finished. They're this, they're that. They can't be that bad, can they? They've just beaten the so-called best team in the world, apparently. Best Arsenal team ever. And Man City has literally camped us in our own half the whole of the second half in a cup final. Yeah. Evening, Jeep. Ian Wright came out and said it's only the League Cup. Really? Well, I'll tell you what, Aussie Ange, same Ian Wright wouldn't be saying that if he'd have lost it. I'm telling you that now. Yeah, it's only the Carabao Cup. This is the narrative that legends like Ian Wright spin. This is what they do now. This is why I've lost all respect for Ian Wright. Loved him as a player, Arsenal legend, truly grateful. When he wore the red and white shirt, I absolutely idolised him. As a pundit, can't even watch him. Can't look at him, can't watch him. I turn it over. Don't even listen to him. £100. Have you seen Saka or Gorka as DJB? Did you see the blue moon in the sky on your way home? Jay, big up to you. I saw it. I did see it. 100%. Big up to you, Jay. By the way, how has Chelsea got off with no points deduction for what they've done? Scandalous. Absolute scandalous. But that's another story. Yeah. Good luck in the conference next season, though, my friend. Big up to you. Zubimendi and Rice look dead on this. Yeah, they've looked dead. They've looked dead for a long time. Looked dead for a long time. Rice looks absolutely. He was treading water a second half. Declan Rice treading water. Treading water. Got up 8:30 a.m. My time to watch that shower of shit today, Lawrence. Shocking, my friend. Shocking. It's been coming though, isn't it? Why are we all shocked? I don't know why we're all shocked, because it's, when you think about it, it's actually been on the cards, isn't it? Since Sunderland away, really. I'm going back to Sunderland away. There was cracks and little kind of signs there. Liverpool at home, Man United when we got beat at the Emirates, when we was 2-0 up against Wolves and nearly lost the game. Brentford, when they run a mock over us in the second half. Everton first half. Aston Villa first half. All the signs have been there. It's just that when we come up against someone, a manager that's elite, and a team with any real quality, we're found wanting. Redemption. City will believe more than ever they can catch us now in the league because they know. Yeah, listen, that will give them a huge amount of confidence. It's given them confidence we don't need to give them. The last team you want to give confidence to is Man City. Yeah, it's something we can do without. If we'd have gone and done our job today and won that cup final, that would have probably knocked the stuffing out of Man City. It would have given us a boost. It would have given the fans an extra lift. And it would make sure that we go on and win bigger things. Now we're looking at it thinking, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Yeah. Can we win the league? Can we win the Champions League? Imagine if we get to Wembley's FA Cup semi-final. William Saliba pulled out of France squad due to ankle injury today. Yeah, but he played for Arsenal Football Club. There you go. Eze trained all week. He weren't fit to play today, but he was at training. Why? Why? These are the question marks you have to ask. These are the questions you have to ask. And it comes down to the football manager. And people saying, oh, yeah, but Arteta's this and he's a genius and look where we are and blah, blah, blah. No, there's still question marks. There's still question marks. If he's that good, and you want to put him on that much of a pedestal, why hasn't he walked away with the Carabao Cup today? Why? Because Man City are washed. They're finished, apparently. Not the Man City they used to be. Done, finished. Got beat by Real Madrid. Out of the league, 9 points behind, blah, blah, blah. Can't do this, can't do that. So on that basis, then, we should be walking away with the Carabao Cup today, shouldn't we? Yeah. The same team that was getting talked about doing the quadruple last week and the week before, suddenly the Carabao Cup don't mean nothing. I don't get it. I don't get it. As an Arsenal fan that has been over land and sea with this football club, I don't see how you can just brush off losing a cup final. Ex-player, Ian Wright, absolute legend of the football club, can just say, it don't matter, we can concentrate on the other cups now. It's only the Carabao Cup final. Really? Okay. I want Arteta to do a Ferguson and pull Saka and Rice out of England squad because he bloody better get us over the line for this. Do you know what, Lee Highbury? Saka can go and play for England. It's not Saka I'd be missing. I want Saka pulled out the Arsenal squad. He's absolutely rubbish. He's absolutely rubbish this season. Absolutely rubbish. He's gone. He's not even half the player he used to be. Bukayo Saka, I'm telling you now, if someone came up and put £100 million on the table, I'd sell him. I'd sell him. He's done. He's done. I've been saying it. Lee's been saying it. Matty's been saying it. Rashid's been saying it. Shane's been saying it. Northside's been saying it. Aaron's been saying it. We've all been saying it. He's done. Since the injury, he's finished. Never going to be the same player. And he's not. He's not. He's not. To Arsenal fans that I was sitting around that go home and away in the stadium were shouting for him to be substituted. When he came out the second half, everyone around me, not just me, so don't sell, oh, you're negative, DJB. No, there was people sitting around me in the stadium. Why is Saka coming out? Why ain't he putting Noni Madueke on? Not that he's much better, but why ain't he putting Noni Madueke on? Why ain't he put Dowman on? Put Dowman on the right. Get Max Dowman on. He's done. He's done. Wanyeri on loan was a massive. Yeah, Wanyeri would have done something crazy. DJB, Jezzy's having a major meltdown on his stream. Don't blame him, Lawrence. Don't blame him. Don't blame him. It's soul destroying. It's soul destroying. And do you know what really, really annoys me? How everyone can just brush it under the carpet as if it means nothing. As if it means nothing. It means something to me. I'm sorry. If you honestly, when as I said to you before, when you have heard all season long, best team ever, strongest squad, best team in Europe, elite manager, and you perform like that in a cup final. In a cup final, and you give me this. Sorry. Zubimendi, yeah. Yeah, overrated. Overrated. That was gutless. DJB, Hincapié, Sakis, Rice with Paul Gorkres. Yeah, tell me about Hincapié, yeah? Kolasinac. Where was he today? Where was he today? As I said, elite squads don't perform like that in a cup final. Man City will beat us in the Premier League game. We need to get the job done before we go to the Etihad. We need to get the job done before we go to the Etihad. If we go to the Etihad and we're only 3 points clear and Man City beat us, we ain't winning the league. We need to get the job done in the next 2 games against Bournemouth and Newcastle. If we don't take 6 points against Bournemouth and Newcastle, it could be a long ride. It could be a season that goes horribly wrong. And I'm telling you now, if this manager wins nothing this season, he can't even get his car in the car park. He will not even be able to get his car in the car park at London Colney. He will need security guards to get him out of that place. I'm telling you that now. He doesn't want to be anywhere near that football club. Igal said the game was a free hit. Oh, it's a free hit, was it? Oh, okay. Because it's the League Cup. It's the equivalent of the Community Shield. Really? And still believe that Arsenal will win the triple. Oh, right. Okay. Just the Community Shield then, was it? Oh, it doesn't matter then, does it? Nah, it don't matter. Don't matter. Why didn't we should have just gone out against Chelsea then, shouldn't we? So if we'd have got beat by Chelsea in the semi-final, it wouldn't have mattered, would it? It'd have been fine. No problem. Big up to everyone that's locked in, people. Thank you very much for coming and joining me on a Sunday sit-back session. Make sure you smash a like. Let's get these super chats. Big up to the super chats, people. Big up, big up. Chitanya, 1761992. Big up to you. Players failed to show up. Manager failed to show up. 2 win trophies. You need cojones, not a team. No team is going to give it to you. Big up to you, my friend. 100%. You need to show balls. You need to show determination. You need a bit of quality, and you need a bit of nous. And we just didn't have it. We just didn't have it, and it's worrying. It's worrying. Really worrying. We've got no midfield, and we've got no right wing. We've got no left wing. We've got no number 10. And I don't think Eze playing today would have made any difference at all. Would have made no difference whatsoever. Yeah. Big up Martin Tapp. Really hurting DJB. Saliba only good today. Yeah. Yeah, I thought Saliba done well today. Gabriel done okay as well, in all fairness. Look, big up to you, Martin. Big up to you. Don't let the pain get to you, my friend. Don't let the pain get to you. I don't know where. Do you know what, right? I've got to say it here. I'm like, I can't just dismiss it. I can't dismiss it. Oh, it's only a Carabao Cup. I just can't dismiss it. I can't. Oh, don't worry. I don't know what you're worried about. It's only the Carabao Cup. We're going to win the league. Are we? Are we? Did you see the way we played today? Are you that confident we're going to win the league? Because I'm not. I'm not. You play like that, you ain't winning the league. Don't matter whether you're 9 points clear or not, you ain't winning the league. You're not beating Southampton in the quarter-final, you play like that. You're definitely not beating Sporting Lisbon over 2 legs, you play like that. And do you know what's worrying? The players look knackered. And midfield, which is the driving force of this football club, Rice, Zubimendi, which is like, should be your engine, your main component of a football team, looks shot to pieces. If you can't win the League Cup final, how do you expect to win the league? Absolutely, my friend. Big up to you. It's a concern. It's a concern. Defending for the second goal. How is Trossard left on the island against 2 men in the own box? Rice just watching men toy with Trossard. Exactly. Exactly. Trossard was woeful. He's not a player, is he? Come on, man. We were going to sell him in the summer. He wanted away in the summer. He's had a few good games up until Christmas. Suddenly he's a world beater. No, he's not. He's not good enough to play for Arsenal Football Club for 90 minutes. Nor is Martinelli. Not good enough. Not good enough. Stacker, at the moment, is not good enough to play for Arsenal Football Club. It's not the standards I want at this football team. It's all right living off the pass. Oh, yeah, but look, it's Saka, isn't it? Oh, it's Bukayo, you know. It's Saka. No, he's on 300 grand a week and he wears a red and white shirt. No love. You get out there, you perform. You got the captain's armband. Yeah. We're happy to rip into Martin Odegaard and shred him to pieces because he's the club captain and he should be doing more. Same for Bukayo Saka. Because watch when he plays for England. He'll turn up for England. You watch. He'd be whacking goals top bins for England. World class. Sitting back for 15 minutes and having no courage to a counter-attack. There's young official. We had no courage to do anything. We didn't have a counter-attack in us. To counter-attack, you need pace. To counter-attack, you need players to run with the ball and to pass the ball. We've got players that just slow it down and we've got no pace. It's all baffling, my friend. Arteta isn't a manager to win major trophies at this club, but the Kroenkes are too arrogant and stupid to sack Arteta after giving him 15 million. Clement, it will happen, brother. If we do not win the league or the Champions League, he's gone. I'm telling you that now, he's gone. And if he isn't, I don't know what I'm going to do. I haven't got a clue. It didn't matter who started in goal today. We'd have still lost because of this. Yeah, I'll make you 100% right. I said it at the stadium, Vincenzo. I understand Kepa. I don't blame him for starting Kepa. Kepa's been the Carabao Cup goalkeeper. He's been our cup goalkeeper. He promised him the final. You can't change your mind and let him down. That's bad management. So he's put Kepa in. I'm not having Kepa as the fall guy. It doesn't matter. The performance was shocking. We need Tonali, Zubimendi. Yeah. 100%. Big up to everyone locked in, guys. That's what I'm saying, DJ. The team is stalemate. It's done. It's tired. I'm a Villa fan, but wanted Arsenal to win. There was no desire. Martinelli having a laugh with his Brazilian friend Savino, 2-0 down. Peter Smith, big up to you. Good 3 points for Villa. Needed that. Teams losing behind you. They needed that win, Villa. Yeah. Do you know what, right? That performance there, talking of Aston Villa, was on the lines of Baku against Chelsea in the Europa League. And that manager got absolutely rinsed to shreds. Absolutely. Got absolutely pulled all over the place for that performance in that cup final against Chelsea. This manager has turned up at a Carabao Cup final and put in a performance like that. No one's saying the dicky bird. They're all blaming the goalkeeper. They're all blaming the goalkeeper being in goal. And who put him in goal? Oh, the manager. Oh, yeah. Okay. Fine. I don't know. That Newcastle team will be up for it. They've still got the Conference League. Yep. Yeah, Bournemouth will want to finish as high up as well. That's not a gimme. That is not a gimme. They've seen that today. They've seen that today and gone, do you know what? We could probably go to the Emirates and get something here. Crazy, waha, waha. Absolutely crazy. Big up to you, Joseph Connor Golden. Absolute legend. Big up to you, my friend. Lawrence, wonder how the Pratt positive Dan is feeling now. Last week he boasted we're going to win. Yeah, exactly. I see him today, actually, positive Dan. Yeah. I don't know what to make of it. I just see, the thing is with me, I'm just a realist. I'm just a realist, and and anyone that's been following me, I've not sort of gone backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. I've always said that this squad you've got more to choose from. I said the squad is you've got more to choose in certain positions, but we haven't necessarily got the quality. I've always said that. I said we still lack quality in a lot of areas in this football team, like top quality. We've got no left-sided midfield. If Saka's not firing on all cylinders, we've got nothing on the right-hand side because Madueke ain't good enough. Saka has now fallen off of a cliff, so we've got no right wing. I still say we haven't got a proper number 10. We've got a number 10 that sort of has scored the odd good goal and turned up when he feels like it, but not been consistent enough. And we haven't got a real quality baller in the central of midfield. We've got Declan Rice, who's workmanlike, gets through the work, everything else, but we haven't got that massive creativity in the centre of midfield. We haven't got like that sort of, at David Rocastle or a Paul Merson, or bringing it forward like a Morgan Rogers, or, a Cesc Fabregas or someone like that. We just haven't got it. We haven't got it. Yeah. And it shows. It shows. Workmanlike, structured, hard to beat, defensively solid, but no creativity. The squad lacks real creativity. And I've been saying it for time. And if we don't get found out this year, we'll certainly get found out next year. 100%. Quadruple's gone, over, finished. Yeah. Do you know what? The one good thing about this Carabao Cup is put that to bed, isn't it? Quadruple. Best team in the world and all of this. Saliba is out of the France squad. Yeah. It's about the mentality. Look, we're lucky we're 9 points ahead in the league. That's all I'm saying. At the moment. If that league had been a bit closer, if City had been 3 points behind us. I mean, a guy was saying to me today that really thinking about it, we're only 3 points ahead, because if City win their game in hand and beat us at the Etihad, we're only 3 points ahead. That 9 points becomes like, that's 6 points City can potentially pick up. So that makes us only 3 points in front. So all to play for, people, all to play for. The only change this manager can make that will satisfy me, DJ, is the employer, and that is irrespective of whether we win a trophy or not. Gunner Paul, I see where you're coming from. Ian Wright said he's the biggest fish to fry. Well, Ian Wright's a clown for saying that. Absolute clown. He should know better. He should know better by saying things like that. Being a player, when you think how competitive Ian Wright was on the field, yeah, he didn't even like losing the toss of a coin, let alone a football match. For him to come out and say that is absolutely ridiculous. And again, what it is, it's spinning the narrative. It's taking it away from the football manager. Because everyone will be talking about Kepa now. That's all they'll be talking about. The press, the pundits, they'll all be talking about Kepa. Oh, he should have played Raya. He should have played this. Oh, it's Kepa's fault. It's Kepa's fault. Okay, right. Yeah, goalkeepers can make mistakes. We've seen Raya make mistakes. What are you doing? What is your outfield team doing? Where's the creativity? Where was the free-flowing football today? Where was like the taking the handbrake off today? Where was the performance? Where was the performance? There wasn't one. Let's be real. There wasn't one. You can go all around the houses. You can spin the narratives. You can say this. You can say that. You can do this. You can do that. The point is, pure and simple, once again, when we need to get over the line in a major competition, in a cup final, we have failed. That is the bottom line. We have failed again. You can say, oh, it's only the Carabao Cup and we're still in the Premiership. And if we win the Premiership and we win the Champions League, then the Carabao Cup doesn't matter. It does matter. It does matter. 100% it matters. Every season the injuries catch up to us. This manager hasn't learned. Nope. 100%. He won't learn. He won't learn. And I've said this before. I understand it. I understand it wholeheartedly that if he wins the Premiership, he's going to get more time. He's going to probably get another 2 years, possibly longer. Right? And I get that. I understand it. It's not what I want, but I get it and I respect it and I'll support it. However, I just feel that by the time he leaves the football club, if he gets an extended contract, he could be at this football club for 10 years. Me personally, in this modern day, in modern football, the way football has changed so much, I think 10 years in a job for any manager is far too long. Is far, far too long. It gets stale. It gets the same old, same old. Players get fed up. Tactically, you can't do much more. The training on the training ground is the same. No. Give him one more year. See how he gets on. Then look for something else. Freshen it all up and go again. That's my opinion. This is going on for years. More and less change is made from the top down. We've been lied to, taken for a ride since the Cronkies took over. Yeah, listen, Andrew, J54, I respect what you're saying. I'm not on the Cronky train yet. I will be if this manager is still at the football club and wins nothing. I'll be massively on the Cronky chain then. I won't be able to blame the manager. If we don't win the Premiership and we come out and we come away this season and we've capitulated and we've won nothing, and the manager is still at the club, I can't really blame the manager. You've then got to blame the owners for keeping him at the football club. It's the same if you run a restaurant and it's failing and you're not getting the clientele in and you're wasting money and the chef's no good and he's producing crap food and you're still keeping him at the restaurant. You can't blame the chef. You got to blame the person keeping him there. So that's where I am. That's where I am if he's still at the football club. It will go from Arteta to the Cronkies. But I don't think the Cronkies will keep him at the football club. I really don't. DJB, I've been saying it. Gorka Saka don't get on there is no connection. There's nothing. Do you know what, right? That's a really, really good point, AFC 1987, because all the years I've been watching Arsenal, there's always been a connection with someone. So, you had the sort of, how can I say, you had the Frank Staple and Alan Sunderland connection. You had the Brady and the Rickses and all of that, and you had Merce, you had the Bergkamp, Henry, you had Perez and Henry. You just had connections there, didn't you? There was always them players that sort of saw the runs that the other players made and stuff like that. With Saka and Gorka, miles apart. Miles apart. Yeah. Yeah. It's like an husband and wife sleeping in separate bedrooms. Absolutely horrendous, man. Ian Wright turned up to Wembley thinking he was the Lords for the cricket. Oh, man, I just don't get righty. If the Carabao Cup don't matter, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? Why are you at Wembley? Carabao Cup don't matter. You should have said, no, it's all right. I'm not going to work today. Don't matter. Not bothered. Big up DJB, mate. Big up to yourself, my friend. Gutted for everyone who went to the game, but we've got to keep calm and not to lose our heads now. Well, we'll see, bruv. We'll see. What I saw today live is worrying. I've been worried for quite some time. Yeah, we kind of beat Everton, you know. We got the job done in the Champions League, but confidently, convincingly, not really. I knew as soon as we come up with a bit of quality and a manager that knows what he's doing in big games, I knew we'd get found out. It's easy. It's easy. The clown Ian Wright still says Arteta is a world-class manager. Yeah, because he's feathering his own cap, isn't he? Yeah, he's feathering his own cap. He gets all the merch for nothing. He gets in the press, you know, he gets in around the ground. He does stuff for Arsenal. He's a bit of a face for Arsenal. You know? Yeah, this is what I mean. You don't get Tony Adams coming out with all this nonsense, do you? You would never get Tony Adams coming out and saying, it don't matter, it's only the Carabao Cup. Patrick Vieira would never turn around and say, it don't matter, it's only the Carabao Cup. That's the difference. Thierry Henry probably wouldn't say it. Manu Petit wouldn't say it. I'm just, oh man, I'm honestly gutted. We had a great day, really great day. We met up with some of the lads in the pub, walking down Wembley Way. We bumped into some people. We was in the fan zone. Everyone was up for it. Everyone was buzzing. Don't know. Just as soon as it kicked off, I had this bad feeling. In actual fact, I had a bad feeling before the game. I said to Dan Potts, bless up Dan Potts and all that. I said, do you know what, Dan? I've got a bad feeling about today, mate. I said extra time and penalties. So I weren't really confident, was I? I wasn't really confident. I just had a bad feeling about today. Because we haven't been playing well. Let's get it right. We have not been playing well. It's been poor. We saw you leave early on Sky. You left quicker than our fans in at the Emirates. Can't stay behind watching that, man. Worst cup final I've ever been to. Yeah, Jez. Weren't brilliant, mate, was it? Wasn't brilliant. City didn't really have to play well to beat us, did they? They stepped it up in the second half, though, City. We were camped in out. We couldn't even get out of our half. It was like playing with 10 men. Honestly, it was men against boys, second half, Jez. Big up to you, my friend. I hope you enjoyed your day as well, man. Sorry we didn't catch up, mate. Hopefully we will do soon, brother. Big up to Jez. Make sure you follow Jez. He's going to be like me and Kenny. He's going to be absolutely deflated. Max Dowman is better than our whole attack. Why ain't he brought him on? Why ain't he brought him on? Yeah? Why ain't he brought him on? Now, make this make sense, right? Everyone was praising the manager the other day. Oh, he took Saka off. He took Saka off. I've never seen him take Saka off before. Why ain't he taking him off today then? Because he was absolutely awful. Why ain't he taking him off in the cup final? Took him off the other week. Did he take Saka off and bring on Dowman? I think he did, didn't he? Oh no, he put Dowman in the 10, or I can't remember now. It's all like loads of football. It's getting to that time of year. Perhaps someone in the chat would tell me. But there was something that they was all praising Arteta for doing. He took Saka off. Oh, I've never seen him substitute Saka. That's a positive. Look, he's learning. No, he's not. No, he's not. Because he kept him on today. Biggest game of the season. Kept him on. Weren't positive today, was he? He has the international break come at the right time. Always gets lucky, doesn't he? Always gets lucky. There's always something that bails him out. Always something that bails him out. Own goal, international break. There'll be something that takes the gloss off of this. Now, you watch. I don't know how any Arsenal fan or ex-Arsenal player can just push this cup final to one side. Because it ain't for me, it's not losing the cup. Well, it is losing the cup final, but it's the manner we've lost it in. It's the performance that hurts more than the losing the cup final. It was terrible. It was terrible. You know, that's what really gets me. It's the manner in which we've lost it. As I said to you before, I can handle losing a cup final. You go to Wembley, you put a performance in, you pepper the goal, you play some good football, and you get done. You just get beat. You just, something happens, cross comes in, they score a worldie, whatever. Hold my hands up, go, oh, you know, gutted, but, you know, it happens. Today, can't defend it. Cannot defend it. It was poor. It was poor. And I don't want to hear about, oh, there was no Eze and there were, oh, you know, he picked Kepa and all of that. Squad depth, people. Squad depth. Squad depth. That's why we got the squad depth, right? That's why we bought all these players. So that if anyone got injured, we've got quality coming in off the bench. We've still got the quality. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. We've got choice, but no real quality. Havertz, shocking. Shocking. Stelling. Not good enough to play for Arsenal. This is what I mean. 85 watching. Smash the likes. Come on, people. Get these likes smashed up, please. At least smash the like on a day like this after losing a cup final. And if you haven't subbed to the channel, make sure you're subbing as well. Big up to every single one that's locked in. Subscribe to Jez. Yeah, 100%. Make sure you subscribe to Jez. The Suge is in. Big up the Suge. Big up DJB in the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. Big up to you, Suge. Suge, imagine this. Both Saliba and Eze withdrawn from the national duty. Adding the fact that our starting 11 has a weekly salary of 1,950,000. We're a joke. Oh, my. Incredible, Suge. You couldn't write it, could you, bruv? You couldn't write it. Only Arsenal Football Club, innit? Absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Look at it. Look, that just tells you everything you need to know. Eze withdrawn from international duty, along with Saliba. Yeah. We've got players running on empty. We've got players that are injured. We've got players that are fatigued. And we've got some real important games coming up. Real important games coming up. Right saying bigger fish to fry. Nah, trophy gone. Martin, yeah, disgraceful. Absolute disgrace. I've not heard him say it, but listen, you've all watched him after the match, what he comes out with. Bollocks, isn't it? Absolutely, honestly, sorry for swearing, but it winds me up. Absolutely winds me up. Big up, Martin. Big up, Suge. Big up everyone locked in, people. And thank you for your super chat. Absolute legends. I wonder what effect this will have mentally going forward. Massive effect. Losing a cup final. Second again. Runners up again. Ole, ole. Massive effect. Rodri was outstanding today. Outstanding. Run the show. Absolutely run the show. Zubi, effing crap. Andrew, I don't know what people see in him. I'm sorry. I just don't know what they see in him. Signing in the season? Nah. Nah. Sorry. Not for me. Not for me. He's bang average at best. He's bang average at best. Zubimendi's the sort of player that if he weren't in the team, I wouldn't miss him. Declan Rice, if he's not in the team, you miss him. You miss him. Gabriel not in the team, you're missing him. Zubimendi not in the team, Norgard comes in, no problem. Norgard's no weldy, but he'd do a job. He wouldn't be any worse than Zubimendi. He wouldn't be any worse. Guarantee it. When will this guy ever get this Everton inferiority complex out of his brain and go to teams rather than playing prehistoric football? When he's got a fan base that realises that he's overrated. When he's got a fan base that stops sucking up to him and realise that he's overrated and the football we play is absolutely piss poor, and we get out of jail and we get lucky on a lot of occasions, that's when it'll happen. Until then, he could be at the club another 5-6 years. DJB, what did we do today instead of sitting back? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We couldn't. Cherky and Rodri was brilliant. Yep. Hello, DJB. Hope he's all good. Wow, what a disappointing day. Yep. Shocking, my friend. Shocking. No surprise, though. I don't know why I'm shocked. I really don't. This team has just not got it in them. DJB, that's 1 in 4 for me. Yeah. Arteta on Kepa starting instead of Raya. I would do that again, no regrets. Listen, I've probably got a little bit of admiration for him for sticking by his guns and sticking loyal to the player that's got him to the final. And I respect that in some ways. But football's ruthless. And I understand Kepa wouldn't have been my first choice. I can also understand that Kepa taking a little bit of criticism. But I'm sorry, you've got to look beyond Kepa. You've got to look beyond Kepa. You've got to look at your star boy, Saka, captain, dreadful. Trossard, dreadful. Gorkarez, dreadful. Rice, dreadful. Zubimendi, dreadful. Non-existent. Shocking. Hincapié, found wanting left back. Ben White done his best, looked okay his first half. Didn't do anything brilliant. Been out injured, still injured. Probably done all right. Ben White, first half. Didn't think he done too bad. Yeah, I'll get Kepa takes some of the stick, but way beyond Kepa. And a manager tactically getting it wrong. Should have made the substitutions in the dressing room at half time, not at 2-0 down. Declan and Zubimendi, best 2 in the world. Top gooners. Well, they were invisible today. Havertz prancing around as number 10. Yeah, Havertz ain't fit. He ain't ever going to be fit. Sell him. Ian Wright is on club salary. Fraud, yeah. Gets all his merch and everything. 100%. Big up DJB. Flybury, big up to you, my friend. That was atrocious. No excuses either. No bad luck. No standouts. No fight. No dominance in any aspect of the game. Just second half collapse and surrender. There it is in a nutshell. Big up to you, my friend. Well put. 100% right. 100%. Big up the assembled. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Been that shield in right. I just don't listen to them. Martin Keown, Ray Parler. I just don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Don't watch them. Don't listen to them. They're what they have to say is all biased. and it's all narrative, and it's just, I just don't listen to them at all. As I said, would you get Tony Adams turning round and going, it's only the Carabao Cup? No. No. Binks, listen, it was a good day, it was a good day, darling. It was a good day. However, poor performance. I had a bad feeling about it before the game, and when it kicked off, I saw how we was playing from the kickoff, and I just thought this is going to be a long day. This might be painful. When Man City went 2-0 up, I feared for us. I've got to be honest. I'm sitting there. I said to the guy next to me, I said, this could be 4. This could be 4-0. If Man City really put their foot on the pedal, this could be a disaster. This could be an absolute disaster. Were you surprised or disappointed, DJB? Both, if I'm going to be honest with you. I was surprised how badly we played because it's a cup final, and disappointed because we've lost it. You know? No team should play like that in a cup final. I'm sorry. Crystal Palace last season in the FA Cup. Who did they beat? Oh, Man City. Oh, yeah. Glasgow, wasn't it? Okay, yeah. 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 System isn't sustainable. Well, it's going to have to be sustainable because he'll be here next year because he's going to go and scam a Premier League. He'll probably scam his way to a Premier League, and he will be here for another 2 or 3 years. So he's got to make it sustainable, my friend, because that's what you've got to put up with for the next 2 or 3 years. So that 93 League Cup win don't matter for him, right? Obviously not. No. No. Should give his medal back, shouldn't he? 100%, David Carroll. Well said. Don't matter, does it? Saka finished, but I don't blame him. I blame this fool for overplaying him. Is he injured now as well? Who next? Yeah. I think it's a mixture for me with Saka. It's a mixed bag for me. I blame Arteta for turning Saka into the player he is, 100%. I blame Arteta for the player Martinelli is. For Trossard, why Gorkarez is not productive. You know? You got to blame the manager. The buck stops at the manager, whether you like it or not. People keep going about this one, that one, but at the end of the day, the buck stops at the manager. He picks the team. He sorts out the tactics. He sorts out the training schedule and what he wants on the training field. And he makes the changes. And he decides what players play week in, week out. No one else does. It's all down to the manager. That's what his job is. And you're seeing now the long drilling of Bukayo Saka. We were a disgrace to the club. I wish he'd been sacked tonight. I hate that as done. Do you know what, right? As I said, if we were sitting third in the league now, third in the league, lose the Carabao Cup, then yeah. But the fact of the matter is, we're still clear in the Premiership. We should get the League One, right? We should get the League One. But today's not about the Premiership. Today's not about the league. Today's not about the Champions League. Today is about a cup final. Today is about a one-off game at Wembley, a cup final against Manchester City, your closest rivals on the playing field. And you have to call it out for how bad it was. Forget the league. Weren't about the Premiership today. Let's call it out for what it is today. That there was disgusting. It also showed that the manager, once again, in a big game, in a big moment, in a one-off game, did not tactically get it right. And he failed to do so. Cherky and Semenyo was doubling up on our fullback. And he did nothing to rectify it. Didn't throw an extra man in midfield. Didn't play two up front. Didn't try anything different. Like for like subs. I think all he done, he put Madueke on the right and he moved Saka into the 10. Took off Havertz. That's all he done. Didn't try anything really different at all. I was bombarded with banter, slander, laughter by the family. Effing embarrassing, mate. They can't turn up in a final, just like a final in the 18. Love from Sweden. Yeah, big up, my friend. You're going to get bantered. You watch if we don't get over the line, my friend. 1,000 point deduction. I hope the end of the club ain't the one I support. Conference again. Ole, ole. Yeah, big up to you, Jay. I'm a little bit surprised our Chelsea have got away with no points deduction. I've got to be honest, they've got out of jail there. They have got out of jail, to be honest with you. It's a bit of a mess at the moment at Chelsea, isn't it? Well, I just got back. That was so poor. Binks massively. Hey, DJB, sorry you went there and watched that crap. I wanted to be optimistic, but let's be realistic. We knew that this was the more likely result. Living your best life, yeah. Deep down, I just had a bad feeling. I went there today because it's a cup final. It's Wembley, isn't it? You know, you got. I mean, come on, man. Come on, you. Oh. At least myself, Jamboy, and his son Binks had a good time. Yeah, it was good. I hope you all did. Yeah, I saw you all at the pub. I saw the picture. Big up to every single one of you as well. Big up to the Jamboy as well. Absolute legend. Exactly, DJB. Saw this coming, so I'm chilled. What's new? Yeah. The performance. Binks, it was. You got a decent 10 minutes in. After that, absolutely nothing. Shocking, wasn't it? Absolutely shocking. I'm convinced Arteta went to Dubai in the Salt Bay Steakhouse and saw meat peeling off the bone at fault. I'm going to do that with my players' hamstrings. Yeah. I just don't want to hear about Zubimendi for the rest of the season. Average midfield player at best, just possession merchant. Rodri is one of the best midfielders in the world, even after his injury. Facts. Big up to everyone that's locked in. My thing is now, Stricto and other top gooners that have been singling out you, Lee, Shane, Northside, etc. All what will be their defence of their manager now. Bigger fish to fry. Bigger fish to fry. Look where we are. Yeah. That's what they'll say. As I said, we'll probably win the league. We'll probably win the Premiership. And everyone will forget about today. I won't. You don't forget. You never forget losing at Wembley. And do you know what I said? I also said that Wembley is the worst place you can go if you're not 100% fit. It just saps the life out of you. Declan Rice was running on empty today. He was just running on empty. Didn't have it in him. Had no legs. He had nothing left. Arteta is a Man City agent. Big up M1 Righty. I'm not even shocked considering how much we've been winging it for a long time, but I'm just so disappointed that I didn't see the team give a good enough go. If you turn up and lose, fair enough. Yeah, same here. I'll accept it. Yeah, it's painful. It's not what you want to see. But if you see your team put in a good performance and we just fall short, I can accept that. I can't accept today. I'm sorry. Not when you've had £1 billion spent on the football club. £1 billion spent on the football club. You're being told that the players are the best in Europe. One of the best squads in world football. Best squad ever. Best Arsenal squad ever. and you turn up at a cup final and produce that. I can't accept it. I can't accept it. I'm sorry. I'm not willing to wash that under the table. Yeah, but it don't matter. It does matter. It does matter. That matters today. When you got young kids crying their eyes out, never been to a cup final in their lives. They're there with their parents and their dads and everything. Gone to a cup final, got all the Arsenal kit on that cost hundreds of pounds. Little Tommy's standing there, going up, got his hot dog and his Coke and whatever. Yeah. Going to a cup final, and he's watched that. And he's coming out, he's in tears. I'm sorry, man. Not acceptable. Terrible. Bink City midfield was great in all three midfields, yeah. Big up yourself, my friend. Big up to every single one that's locked in. There's not many managers that would have lost that today with that squad. With that squad. Jose Mourinho with that Arsenal squad would not have lost that today. Conte wouldn't have lost that today. Yeah. I'm convinced Luis Enrique would have won that cup today. Yeah. I don't know what to say anymore because it was poor. It was spineless, gutless, no creativity, no nothing. That's the thing that disheartens me. There was nothing to really get your teeth into. It was just flat. It was poor. Any other competitor's striker would have buried that chance that Havertz had. Yeah, in the first half. Man, shocking. I was surprised by the incompetence today. Damn it, Saka was the sub, and he put Saka in the middle and Noni. Yeah, exactly. Got it all wrong. Got it all wrong. Damon should have been on that pitch. What are the owners going to do? They were right. They need to take action. What do you think of the Henry being added to the coaching staff? I'm all for Henry being around the football club. 100%. Not with this manager, though. Not with this manager. Footy Bants team, big up to yourself, my friend. Big up DJB. Sorry it wasn't a joyful return to Wembley. So much for Arteta never losing there. Exactly. There you go. He has now, hasn't he? He's lost it now. Yep. What was that from us today? Benji, terrible. That's what that was. I'm still confused about what we did today. We offered nothing. Absolutely. But it don't matter. It's only the Carabao Cup. Don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing. Binks U90. Waha, yeah. Saka in the 10 is nonsense. Arteta looked clueless on the touchline. Fraud in headlights. Yep. Not a clue. Not a clue. Oh, but we didn't have Eze and we had to change the team. Well, we've got squad depth. We've got squad depth. That's what we paid £1 billion for, wasn't it? Doesn't matter. Eze isn't playing for England in the up-and-coming games due to a calf injury. Nope. He's out with a calf. Saliba's struggling with his ankle, which he has been struggling all season. Never seen such an uninterested performance by Arsenal team since Baku. Well, Andrew, the manager got absolutely slaughtered after Baku. Let's see if this manager gets slaughtered after the Carabao Cup. I don't think so. Well, there was only one other after the Baku. I've never rated Saka and was always overrated anyway. He's had a couple of good seasons, I've got to be honest. I've never put him as world class. I've always said he's an absolute exceptionally good player. I've never put him in Vinicius Junior and Yamal kind of status. But let's be honest. He looks awful at the moment, Rob. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be 100 with you. Saka looks really poor at the moment. Really poor. Don't know what's wrong. I don't know whether he's not enjoying his game. I don't know whether he's fed up. I don't know what it is. He looks poor. Really does. Endengul and Saliba injured out for France squad. 100%. I'd cash in on Saka. Do you know what, right? I said this before. I'll give Saka the benefit of the doubt because of what he's done at the football club, and he's carried the team and everything else. And I still think he's a good player. Just to throw the book at him now probably would seem a bit harsh, possibly. But I'll give him till Christmas next season, 26-27 season. And if he's still performing this bad come Christmas next year, then get him gone in the January window. And I know it sounds ruthless, but that's what you got to do. You can't have 300 grand. You can't have players 300 grand a week and keep them there just because of sentimental value. You just can't do it. You can't do it. It's Arsenal Football Club. No player should be bigger than the football club. No manager should be bigger than the football club. If they're not doing their job, you've got to get rid of them. If they've fallen out of form, don't seem to be getting it back, and you've got an opportunity to make money on him, you got to sell him. I've been hearing a lot, if we play like that, we won't win anything. We've been playing like that all season. Just today, we're punished and weren't bailed out by a set piece, lucky pen or OG. Footy bench, yeah. Exactly. Isn't it ironic, isn't it? When we're playing badly, the amount of own goals that have bailed us out, or a set piece or a penalty, we've been bailed out. Today, none of that. Didn't get us over the line today, did it? We had to rely on sheer football knowledge today, and it just weren't there. If somebody was stupid enough to even offer 20 million to Saka, then sell him. Saka is finished. Hendon. Oh, man. It's sad, isn't it, though? It is sad, but it's reality. He's done. He is done. This is the problem, Peter Smith. This is the problem. And this is the problem with a lot of our players, brother. This is a problem with a lot of our players. We have got players on big wages. Big wages. 280 grand, 300 grand a week, 250 grand a week. And we've not just got players on big wages, we've got players that have had big injuries. Big injuries, big wages. How are you going to sell them? How are you going to sell them? This is why we have to let players go for free. This is why we let players go for free and we can't get any money for them. We just get them off the books. We just get them off the wages. And this is what's going to... Saka will be the same. He'll probably end up going on a free one day. Havertz will go on a free. Jesus will go on a free. We won't get no money for them. So there comes a point where if an offer comes in, you've got to consider it. You have to consider it. Otherwise, we're going to be found wanting again. And we've got to rebuild all over again and spend another £1 billion on top of the stadium being refurbished. I promise you, Arteta won't take any to penalties. Nah. Both hamstrings have gone permanently. Lost pace, power. Hate this manager for ruining potentially world-class players' careers. Yeah, false manager. This is what he does. This is what he's done. Saka, Martinelli, Trossard, Odegaard, Havertz, Jesus, Calafiori, Wright all need to lead this club, in my opinion. Not just your opinion. I'm with you there, brother. I'm with you there. Probably hold fire on Saka at the moment, but he's only be on half a season if he doesn't pull it out the hat. Martinelli, definitely. Trossard, definitely. Odegaard, definitely. Havertz, yep. Jesus, yep. Calafiori, yep. White. And do you know who else I'd sell? Norgard. And the reason why I'd sell Norgard is because the manager don't play him. Why keep him at the club? You don't trust him. You don't trust him. Sell him. What's the point? What was the point of buying him? What is the point of buying him? You don't even... there's no point. Enrique would took off Kepa for a mistake and put Raya on, possibly. Yep. So effing angry with his club overall. Yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it? It's frustrating. As I said, we'll probably scam the Premiership. Do you know what? Right after today, I think it is the only trophy we're going to win. You know, and the only reason why I'm saying we'll win the Premiership is because we're 9 points clear, and even then, I'm not confident. I don't think we're going to win the FA Cup now after that performance. I think whoever we meet in the semi-final at Wembley, we're going to get beat. We're going to get beat. If we meet, if West Ham win and we play West Ham semi-final of the Cup, we're getting beat. If we meet Man City or Liverpool semi-final of the Cup, we're getting beat. I personally, I can't see the FA Cup coming to Arsenal this season. Champions League, I don't think the players have got enough energy in them to beat a Barcelona or someone like that. I just don't see it. What I saw today was a real wake-up call, a real kind of down-to-earth reality check today. And it should have been for every Arsenal fan. That today was like, oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. This ain't quite what I thought it was going to be. This is a major reality check. Kepa as well, selling. Yeah, I feel bad for the fans that went to Wembley. Full of belief and perform like that. Exactly. Gorkarez pocketed by Kushinov. Only really managed to get a rash challenge out of him. Oh, Gorkarez. Oh, I don't know. Gorkarez. Me and Kenny's been saying it. Again. What does he offer? If he's not scoring, what else does he bring? Strikers have to bring something else. The great Ian Rush did. Mark Hughes. Yeah. Michael Owens. You know? They bought something different. Alvarez. You know, if they're not scoring goals, they're bringing something else to the party. They're just bringing something else. A nice little shot off or wins you a penalty, assists, holds up the ball, brings in your central midfield players to run onto something to score goals. They do something. He don't really do it for me on a consistent basis. You know, he's got to improve for me. His all-round game has to improve if he wants to play for Arsenal. But I'd still have him. Obviously, I'd still have him instead of Havertz. Biggest problem with his team, DJB, is mentality. Yeah. It's tactical nous as well from the touchline as well. Arteta can't even pick a captain. Rice Gabriel, Arteta been there for 7 years. Rubbish postman, Pat reason. Exactly, my friend. If you can't pick a captain, you've got no chance of winning a cup, have you, really? Let's be honest. The so-called best coach in Europe got embarrassed by washed-up Pep and washed-up Man City. Yeah, Hendon, they're washed. Man City washed. Finished. If they ain't got Haaland, they ain't got nothing. Rubbish. Well, this rubbish Man City has just schooled Arsenal and won a cup. Easily won a cup. No threat whatsoever. In complete control. Complete control is. Kepa got booked early, was scared. We should have booked. See, that's another thing he's done. When players have been booked, when defenders have been booked early in the past, he's substituted them. Why did he do that today? Where's Skelly gone anyway? Anyone seen Skelly? Is he playing at all? What does he do now? Clean the boots? Hang out the kits to dry? What does he do? Where's Skelly gone? Oh, Skelly's going down the same road as Tierney, isn't he? Yeah, finished. And he's going down the same road as Wanyeri. Yeah. Wayne Dowman. Wayne Dowman played in a cup final. The wonder kid. The kid that come on and scored that brilliant solo effort against Everton. Yeah. When we were struggling the whole game in the 90 minutes. Why ain't Dowman got a chance in a cup final to come on and shine and show us what he can do? Oh, no. Weren't trusted. Weren't trusted on the big stage, was he? Yeah. Yep. DJB, realist, you've called it this year. This performance is, yeah. Big up to you, my friend. I keep it real and I give credit where credit's due. If we'd have turned up today, put a good performance in, peppered their goal, played some good football, got me out the seat, and we lost, I'd hold my hands up. I'd say, fair enough. Fair cop, governor. Yeah. We played really, really well. Best, we just, unfortunately, we just didn't get the job done. But we played well. There were some promising signs there. Today, I'm looking at this game today and I'm thinking Bournemouth coming up, Newcastle, West Ham away, Man City away, 2-leg against Sporting Lisbon, Southampton in the FA Cup. Players are injured. Players look tired. Oh, I don't know. Now I'm starting to think, oh, hang on a minute. Could this be a season where it ends up a complete disaster? Disaster class, waffle done. Absolutely, my friend. Big old disaster class. Shocking. Shocking. DJB, I don't want to wait until the end of the season. He needs to go now. Yeah. I know what you mean. I can feel your pain, but unfortunately, you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. And I personally think changing him now is not going to be the answer. Let's see what he's made of. Let's see what he's made of. Let's scam the Premiership by playing ugly, horrible football. Let's win that and let's see what he's made of next season, shall we? And I'll tell you what, I want him at the football club when the owners turn around and say, oh, by the way, there's no money to spend on players. Oh, why is that then, Josh? Well, because we're going to renovate the stadium. You're going to have to make do with your youth and the players you've got. Arteta's going to go, Mr. Berter, I don't know I can do that. Have you seen the mess I've made of the Reece Nelsons and the Emil Smith Rose and the Eddie Nketiahs and the Skellys and the Ethan Wanyeris? I've messed that up a little bit. I'm not so sure. If there's going to be no money to spend on players, I'm not so sure I'm the man to carry the team forward. I'll tell you what, I'll call it a day, shall I? So we'll see. Or, if he's that good a manager, he can roll up his sleeves and go, come on in, Josh. I'm not bothered if you've got no money to spend on the football club. I'll get this squad to the best I can get it. I'll get this squad winning trophies. Don't you worry about that. You go and renovate the stadium and I'll work my magic because I'm an elite manager. I'm one of the best in the world. I can do this job. So we'll see. So there's part of me wanting him to stay because that's what's going to happen because there won't be money to spend on players and spend millions of pounds on the stadium. It just won't be there. The money won't be there. The direction of this club is all wrong. They take the piss out of the real fans. It's all about PR and what it looks like, my friend. It's not about the fans. It's not about the fans. I'm telling you that now. It's all about the PR and what it looks like. I hate to say it, Arteta is going to bottle the league. I can see it. Oh, I hope not. I hope not, because that'll really hurt. That'll really, really hurt. Fluid Dak, how you doing, my friend? Every team this club has talked down has taught this team a lesson. That was spineless, and paying fans deserve better than that. Fans around the world deserve better than that. We deserve a trophy, and this was a trophy today. You can go around the houses. You can say it was only the Carabao Cup. Call it what you like, but today was silverware. It was a trophy that we haven't won in many, many years. It was a trophy that we don't normally have a lot of success in. We could have brought that back to the Emirates today. Could have been in the cabinet, locked away. Right, now let's get on with the league and the Champions League. But the performance today is telling me there's a lot of cracks still at this football club, and they're just being skimmed over. They're just being skimmed over and not addressed. Yeah. I will patch that up. That'd be all right. Put a bit of paint on that. No one will see that. Yeah. It's just, there's a lot, there's problems. As I said, there's no left-sided midfield. There's no right-side midfield. We haven't got a number 10. We haven't got an out-and-out baller in central midfield, a real proper attacking midfield player. Someone like a Paul Merson or someone like that. We haven't really got an absolute baller in midfield that's going to create something. The striker is a bit hit and miss, if you ask me. He ain't really the number 9 we all thought he was going to be. Let's be honest. He scored some good goals and he scored goals, but he ain't really the number 9 that we all thought was going to rock up and blow us all away. Gabriel, yeah, you can put your money on Gabriel. You can put your money on Saliba, because I still think Saliba's an outstanding defender. And as a pair, they're probably the best around. Timber, brilliant right back. And Declan Rice. Declan Rice, before he got absolutely knackered and punch drunk. One of the best midfields around. Other than that, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. And I need better players at the football club. And I want us to go in for real top quality players. Even if we can't get them at the football club, bid for them. At least bid for them. At least turn their head. At least show other clubs that we mean business. Don't just shy away and go, nah, we don't want him. Yeah. Pep bought Semenyo in January. And in March, he's won a Carabao Cup final. Oh, but we didn't have Timber today. They didn't have Gahey today. They didn't play Donnarumma. They was also missing another central defender. Can't remember who it was. Diaz or someone. There you go. But they was missing players today. So they also didn't have players. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear excuses. We was told at the start of the season, no more excuses. We've got the squad depth. We've got the squad depth to allow players to be injured, because we've got players to come in and do a job. We had Havertz, the same Havertz that everyone was waxing lyricals over a couple of weeks back and wanted him in the starting 11 instead of Gyökeres. We played him today. Some people wanted Havertz to start instead of Eze in the 10, because he links up with Gyökeres. One thing I like about Havertz, he does pick a pass and he does create something for Gyökeres. Not today he didn't. Not today he didn't. Today, in a major cup final, no, he didn't. He was crap. So There you go. I reckon the players will shook by the result. The league title's in question. We ain't winning anything else. Binks, everything's in question now. Binks, everything is up for debate right now. There is not one Arsenal fan that can confidently say now, after that performance, with their hand on their heart, we're going to win. I can't. I can't. I think the next two games coming up is crucial. Crucial. Bournemouth and Newcastle now are massive. We foul in them two games, we could easily lose this league. We draw them two games, we could lose this league. Miguel also said Man City had their first shot until the 44th minute. Yet people call Arsenal boring. What a load of balls. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whether they had their shot on the 44th minute, 45th minute, 46th minute, 47th minute. What matters is that they was lifting a trophy and we wasn't. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. His mum was a free hit. Stacker will start against Bournemouth. Yeah, he'll captain the team. He'll captain the team. You get bigger fish to fight. I mean, it just gets on your nerves. DJB. No, what pissed me off was Martinelli getting jiggy, a Man City player warming up. Yeah. Oh, it happens all the time now in football, doesn't it? They're all mates and laughs and jokes and all of that. You know, look how long we're talking at the back. That's down to tactics. Exactly. Exactly. Do you know what, right? Would Roy Keane have turned round and said, it's all right, it's only the Carabao Cup. Don't matter. Bigger fish to fry. If that was Man United in that position, would you get man like Roy Keane turn around and go, it don't matter, it's only the Carabao Cup? Nope. No. Benno, big up to you, my friend. Big up to the super chat. Big up DJB. Are you Arteta out regardless whether he wins the league, or would that give him enough credit for another season? Benno, I've said it time and time again. Two things. I'm surprised he was there this season to get another chance at it, to be honest with you, because I do feel that last season was his last season when he won nothing, and he should have won something last season. If he wins the Premier League, I can understand him getting another year. I can understand why they would give him it. I can understand the reasons why he's been given it. I get it. I understand it. I'll support that. Not a problem with it. But I'm telling you now, I don't want contracts of 3 and 4 years, because I just feel that any manager that's been at a football club for 10, 11 years is outstaying their welcome. It all starts to go horribly wrong. And yeah. I want to change. I want to change. Do you know what? The reason why I want to change is because I'm fed up of his tactics. I'm fed up watching the way he plays. I want to see better football. I want to win it in style. I want to win it in style. I want to be entertained. I want to watch better football. That's why I want a different manager. I don't like the way he plays football. Yeah. It's like if you had a chauffeur. It's like if you had a chauffeur driving you around everywhere and you don't like the way he drives. You think he drives a bit reckless or a bit crap. You want another one. I don't like the way he's driving my club. I don't like the way he plays football. I think tactically in big games he gets found out. So long term, no, I don't want him. Short term, if he wins the Premier League, I understand it. Even my daughter, 15, said, why did Dowman not play? Because he's gutless, Martin. He's gutless. He's gutless. As I said, he's all right to take Saka off the other week and put Dowman on. He's fine with that. Not a problem. But in a cup final, we can't do it. Why not? Why? Why? Oh, but it's Kepa's fault. It's Kepa's fault. Kepa's fault. Yeah. Whether I think Kepa should have played or not, that's not down to me. The managers picked Kepa. It's not all down to Kepa though. There was like 10 outfield players that were absolutely shocking. New deals for 0 trophies. Martinelli smiling, 2 down. Yeah. Unbelievable. These boys have no nuts. They treat City. They're all bullies of the school. They tuck their tails when it comes to City. Oh, I don't know. I thought I thought Man City's second half was levels. They were levels above us. I'm sorry. Rice has said he's knackered. He's absolutely slaughtered. Everyone that gave and big up chat. Big up to everyone. Big up to everyone that's in the super chats. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated to every single one of you. Absolute legends. Thank you very, very much. It's really appreciated. He waited until the 80th minute until he threw the kitchen sink. Too late. Absolutely too late. It's English heritage. Stop disrespecting the cup as if we... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why we create a load of losers. You know? That's why we create a load of losers. 100%. We have Olympians win bronze and we big them up as if like they've won something special. You've won bronze. You've come third. You ain't won nothing. You're the third best. Bournemouth haven't lost in 11 games. Bournemouth are a good side. Bournemouth are a difficult side. Very difficult. That's not going to be easy. Newcastle's definitely not going to be easy. They never had any mentality to break in the first place. Arteta does not want players that have strong mentality. Exactly. Saka's dreadful. Yeah, he's gone, Saka, man. He's gone. Absolutely gone. Kepa cost Chelsea in 2 cup finals, and Arteta thought it would be smart to play Kepa over Raya in a final, which we haven't been in for 6 years. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Why blame Kepa? Blame the manager for putting him in goal. Oh, I ain't going to do that. Don't be silly. It's Kepa's fault. Oh, right. Kepa said, hang on, I'm playing. We should have got some fresh legs in January window. It would have helped to get through the season. Possibly, but I don't think there was any money to spend. This manager has spent millions at this football club. Absolute millions. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want him to spend any more money. I don't want him to spend any more money. Coach what you've got. Coach what you've got. And if you can't do it, shows you up for who you are, doesn't it? You know what I mean? You've got enough quality there. Go and coach them. Go and win something. Arteta isn't good enough for Arsenal. If he'd had self-respect, he would leave. He ain't going to, Binks. He's not going to, Binks. He really is not going to. Look, at the end of the day, we're 9 points clear in the Premier League. I know it's hard, and today was awful, but we are 9 points clear. Top of the league. We should get it done. We should get it done. But there's a lot of question marks after that performance today. There's a lot of question marks, people. A lot of question marks. That was dreadful. That was really, really dreadful. All these interviews before the final, they're taking the piss. Yeah, exactly. It's all PR, isn't it? DJB, no way you're defending Kepa. I'm not defending Kepa. I'm not defending Kepa, but goalkeepers make mistakes, right? I'm just telling people to look at the bigger picture. If you are solely blaming Kepa for today's defeat, you are then covering up the performances by Saka. You're covering up the performance by Rice. You're covering up the performance by Zubimendi, Gyökeres, Trossard. Yeah. Kepa. But by blaming Kepa, all of that performance that you saw outfield don't matter. And you're covering up the manager's in-game tactics to get over the line because of Kepa. Yeah? Kepa's made mistakes. Kepa was not going to be my first choice. But to put all the blame on Kepa and disregard the crap that's played in front of him today is just a cop-out for me. It's just throwing it under a blanket and covering it over. We couldn't have had a simple game plan just to knock it in between. Oh boy, really knackered to get protesting all summer. Just attack and win. Teta, you better. Netweed, 100%. 100%. Big up to you. Big up to everyone locked in, guys. Make sure, can you smash a like on the channel? It does help the channel. And if you haven't subbed, why not? Why don't you sub, people? You know, Sunday sit-back session. Come on, people. Big up the Endon. Big up to everyone locked in. Even Forest scored 3. Yeah. Yeah, Spurs. I'm telling you now, Spurs are in the mud big time. Absolutely big time. Yeah. Big win for Nottingham Forest today. Big, big, big win. West Ham slipped up against Aston Villa. I still think they get out of it, you know. I think Spurs are in big trouble. Spurs are in big, big trouble. Big trouble. If we cannot turn up in a cup final, we've got serious mentality problems. Exactly. You can't raise your game in a big cup final. There's got to be question marks. There has to be. Big up to you, Christopher. Big up, my friend. Kepa holding on to the ball for 45 seconds in that second half suited Man City. Raya holds on to the ball. Raya holds on to the ball. Seriously. You know? He's told to slow the game down. He's told to listen. This is what people don't understand. The man, he's only doing what the manager's told him to do. He hasn't done that. When he was holding on to that ball, did you see the manager going, come on, get it rid of it, get it? No, he wasn't. He was just all chilled. This is what I'm saying. The buck stops at the manager, not Kepa. You were getting overrun with or without Kepa. Exactly. I'm telling you now, Raya in goal would not have made any difference to how them players played outfield. Would have made no difference at all. We are set up defensively as a team, DJB. There is no spark in each wings anymore. The play too slow. Martinelli's finished. We've had no wingers all season, really, my friend, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Can you believe he said he would start Kepa again? Of course he would. Of course he would. 100%. Look, as I said to you before in the stream, in a way, I admire him for starting Kepa. I don't blame him for starting Kepa because Kepa has been his #1 goalkeeper throughout the Carabao Cup, and we're in the Carabao Cup final, and you know, some sort of good man management skill is that you stick by your keeper that's got you there into the final. So I get it. But I just don't want Kepa to be used as a smokescreen and cover everything else up. Because if you take Kepa out the equation and look at what gets played on the pitch, it's been woeful. Woeful. There was nothing there. People say, oh, we done all right in the first half. Did we? Really? Honestly, pound for pound, was it acceptable in a cup final? It was all right. Weren't brilliant. I didn't get excited in the first half. I didn't get to that half-time whistle and go, wow, we've battered them. We've absolutely battered them. We should be 2 or 3-0 up. No. It was okay. We was doing all right. It weren't brilliant. You know? City still had large possession of the ball. City were probing first half. They still had a lot of possession. They were still dictating certain aspects of that first half. We weren't on top all the way through. Second half was a complete shambles. We didn't get out of our own half for about 25, 30 minutes. Oh, man, honestly. Can you imagine Emery doing that? If Emery had done that, he'd have got absolutely killed, mate. Absolutely killed. Julian on our TV said we lost out on 100 grand. Who cares? This is what they're going to spin, isn't it? This is what they're going to spin. And then if we miss out on the FA Cup, what are they going to say then? And if we miss out on the Champions League, what are they going to say then? This is the same Julian that said we could win the quadruple and we're going to win the quadruple. Now, who cares? Don't matter. What they don't realise is we can't now win the quadruple. So if you word it differently and put a different narrative on it, okay, it don't matter that we haven't won the Carabao Cup. But does it matter if we haven't won the quadruple? Because that's what you was all saying. So what are you mostly disappointed of? That we haven't won the quadruple? Or we haven't won the Carabao Cup? Yeah, he's paid 15 million to make the right decisions. Facts, Binks. Absolute facts. No heart, no passion, no bollocks, no fight. It was disgusting today. Tonali's an option 1 midfield, followed by Elliot Anderson. I'd take Elliot Anderson big time. Trouble is though, I'm gonna be 100% real with you, and this might sound a little bit kind of, I don't know, call it what you like. But let's call the facts on this, yeah. Elliot Anderson, Nottingham Forest, Adam Walton, Tonali are brilliant players. If they came to Arsenal under Arteta, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. And you've only got to look at what he's done to players at Arsenal. Look at Gorkarez, look at Eze, look at Martinelli, look at how Saka's playing, look how Trossard's fallen off. You look at any players, look at Zubimendi. Arteta ball, isn't it? Man like Tonali doesn't perform under Arteta. Looks bang average. Adam Walton, class player, gets the ball forward, breaks lines. Great passer of the ball, Adam Walton. He'd be passing sideways. Same as Elliot Anderson. Oh, mate, he was on it today. He loved it today. He was hanging around Sky TV and everything. Loved it. Give Rene Sleggers the men's jobs. Yeah. Sack Arteta now. Ain't ever going to happen, bruv. Nottingham Forest attack more than we do. 100%. I'm guessing Positives Dan Jaw was doing the cha-cha-cha. Danny's a sellout. Saka, Kepa as well, Chelsea reject. He bought him. It's the manager that bought him. If you're going to get on the Arteta, if you're going to get on the Kepa bandwagon, you've got to get on the manager because it's the manager that picked him and it's the manager that went and bought him. Fair play. I would want to watch that shit sober. Lee Judges is a sellout. Anyone that's saying that this cup doesn't matter, for me, is kind of accepting the performance, is kind of excusing the way we played today. Yeah. And if this cup didn't matter, the same fans that were jumping for joy when we beat Chelsea in the semi-final and singing Wembley, Wembley, we're off to Wembley and jumping around the Emirates when we knocked out Chelsea. Now it doesn't matter. Now it don't matter. It's disgraceful, man. Absolute disgraceful. Big up everyone that's locked in, people. Make sure you smash a like on the channel. Binks, how was the pub? Yeah, I hope you all had a good time. Spoke to Jam Boy earlier on. Big up the Jam Boy. We had a winger who came on and took us a quarter final in the Champions League, but he bought on Jesus. Yeah. Squad needs a new voice. I think it will do by next season. 100%. The master spanked the student today, leaving us empty-handed and trying to power through the hopes and dreams. Just can't believe how lacklustre that performance was. The badge deserves better. 100%, my friend. Big up to you, my friend. Arteta could win the treble, still sack him. Sometimes jokes write themselves. Facts. Big up the Suge. Big up the chat and the likes. Member for 8 months. Bosh, come on, the Suge. Big up, Suge. Thank you very much, brother. Absolute legend. Thank you very much indeed. Massive, massive thanks for all your support, brother. Thank you very much indeed. So bored of discussing the same crap every year. Yeah, it goes around and round all the time. I'm going to look. I'm putting it in a nutshell. I'm sorry. I'm gutted about today. I'm gutted today on all levels. 1, it was a cup we should have won. 2, we've probably on the whole been better than Man City all season, and we should have won that cup. The money we've spent, we should have won that cup. The players that we've got, the squad that we've got, should have won that cup. And to go to a cup final and perform like that, whether you want to dismiss it, whether you want to say, oh, there's bigger fish to fry, that's up to you. But I'm sorry, that performance in a cup final, Arsenal Football Club, £1 billion spent, is unacceptable. Unacceptable on all levels. And you've done the fans, any fan watching that has got to feel some sort of pain and some sort of disappointment. And for you just to come out and go, oh, well, it don't matter. It's only the Carabao Cup. There's bigger fish to fry. Blah, blah, blah. No, sorry. Unacceptable. That's a concern. That is an absolute concern for me, the way we played today. The Arteta sexuals will be struggling to speak come the end of May. We'll see. Our ball possession today was 37% in a cup final. Says it all. There you go. There's it go. Big up the Suge, always. Big up Suge every time. The City team, real pump, 5-2 on aggregate. The Forest drew 2. The Spuds regularly beat. Yeah, big up Netweed. Yep. Crazy, isn't it? See, this is another thing, right? What people forget. People are saying about Champions League. Well, if we played Real Madrid in the final, this Real Madrid beat this Man City team convincingly over 2 legs. And we've struggled to get out of our own half in the second half. For me, that's worrying. That is really worrying. I hope it don't rock us for the rest of the season. Luke's lucky bunch, but football's a funny thing. Confidence, the mentality side of things. Yeah, it can do all crazy stuff. Arteta Club 7 fraud, Wongalone insurance. Big up, my friend. Big up the Michael Thomas, man. Proper fraud. Stop being negative. I'm not negative. I'm just calling out the cup final. How is How is calling out an absolute shocking performance in a cup final at Wembley being negative? You're just calling it for what it is. It was crap. The players were terrible. The manager was clueless, and we got it wrong. Simple as that. We lost the cup final. How negative do you want to be? I woke up at 3:30 to watch that shite again. I've said that multiple times. Yeah. Trouble is, we keep doing it though, Nicholas, don't we? We've got to keep doing it. This is the problem. It's the hope that kills you. That's what it does. It's the hope that kills you. It really is. The Carabao Cup final defeat now puts all the other trophy challenges in doubt. The slippery slope of bottling it has now reached. Well, this is the problem. And Endon, this is what people don't realise. These players have missed out, have been in touching distance of Premier Leagues, Carabao Cups, FA Cups, and they've missed out. Not so much the FA Cups because we've gone out in the early rounds. But Carabao Cup last season, semi-final, got knocked out. Get to the final this season, touching distance of winning it, get beat. Premier Leagues, second, get beat. Psychologically, losing today can have an effect. They might be, when they're playing and they're tired and fatigue sets in and they're under a bit of pressure, they could be thinking, do you know what? We just might not be good enough to win this. Doubt might start coming into their mind. Honestly, it can play all sorts of madness with your mind when you're playing football. And it's getting to the end of the season. Your legs are not quite where they are. You're trying to run, but you feel tired. You've got the injury. You've got this niggling. And you've just lost the cup final. It can take it out of you. Now at work, running on empty for nothing. Oh, big up to you, Nicholas. Hang on in there, bruv. Don't let it get you down, brother. Don't let it get you down. End and Gooner watch. We're going out to Southampton and Sporting. Whoa, I tell you what, that Southampton's going to be interesting. Absolutely interesting. Big up to you. I'm well behind on the chat, people. Give up nothing. Sack him tonight. Save the manager. I'm so pissed off regarding the game. Yeah, me too, bruv. Me too. Massively. I'm gutted but not surprised, which doesn't help. It only suppresses the pain for losing tonight. Oh, Taffy, man. Big time. Rice defensively deep because our fullbacks in Cappy on a yellow and Ben White can't handle. Doku midfield becomes weak and attacker is weaker. Sums up. Mosquera and Calafiori should have been on. 100%. 100%. Why did he bring on Mosquera? He tactically got it all wrong. Big up, my friend. Big up, Normski. Hope you're well, brother. Big up the Normski. Normski will be raging now. Normski will be raging. Trust me. Normski will be raging. Normski, Jez, I find it hard to say. Big up, lads. Gutted really down massively. Should have kept hold of Party. Dare I say Xhaka. Too late for that. Too late for that. All right, Gav, disappointing day. Really disappointing day. Hendon Guna, I know, but getting beat by City. 115 charges, still have the success and don't get punished. If that's Arsenal with 115 charges, we would have chucked out of the league. Yeah, possibly. Big up, Darren. Evening. Sorry for your loss today. I'll tell. Sorry for yours as well, Darren. All of us. All of our loss. All of our loss. All of our loss. So bad. Big up to everyone. I believe we have quality today. We had Dowman, Eze, Norgard, Skelly, mate. None used. Yep. Netweed. 100%. Big up the Luxes in as well. Not all on Kepa. You can't blame Kepa. Yeah. There was 10 outfield players before him. DJB, Julian said Arsenal lost 100 grand. So what's what? Pure entitlements. If Arsenal lose, it's not about the money. It's about the trophy. He will say we lost out on a piece of metal. Probably, yeah, crap. Ian, he's not at the end of the world. Right. No, he's not. Big up to everyone. Not fight at all. Of course, the other team. We'll get a sleeping armadillo eventually. We're so passive. Oh, man. Bad. Big up PFC TV. Hope you're well, brother. DJB, you should do a collab with Lubo. He's in the Spurs version of you, man. Big up DJB. Any other abysmal performance? Another Arteta masterclass. Facts. No fight at all. Of course, the other team, leopard or shark, whatever, will get us sleeping. Yeah, bruv, it's fucking. I'm pissed off. I am. I've got to be honest. We were headless chickens. In Cappy was at right back position in the first half. Ben White kicking up turf and tried to disrupt the winger. Crazy stuff, man. Amateurs. It's the same blooming fish on April the 19th. I've been bantered already by Spurs and they're going down. You have to have hope in the final. Crazy show. Northside raid. Big up the Northside for the raid as well. Big up to Northside every single time. Welcome back, Northside. Absolute legend. I've got to catch up with Northside. I haven't caught up with Northside for ages, man. He's been doing his thing. I've been doing mine. I've been busy. He's been busy. I've got to catch up with the Northside, man. I'll get him on. I'll have to get Northside on. Big up DJB. Northside raid. Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. Way behind on this chat, man. Suge, so happy about the win. I'd really watched the Matildas much. I think it was a friendly. Do you know what? It was a weird final. Weird final. Didn't really offer much. And we were just shocking. We were absolutely shocking. Yeah. Zubamendi, sell him too. They'd sell Skelly Ranieri before Martinelli and Jesus. That's the Arteta effect. Yeah, exactly. I can see that happening. Big up Darren, Spanish agent, Arteta injury, England player in the Arsenal squad, sack him. 100%. Setford needs to play ahead of Kepa. I wonder if he'll play Seb. I bet he plays Kepa against Southampton. 100% he's going to play Kepa instead against Southampton. 100%. Just to prove a point. He'll do that just to prove a point now. He'll probably play Kepa against Bournemouth or some madness like that just to prove a point. Sack him now. This is depleted squad to go on next season. I'm dreading next season. I've got to be honest. I want to look forward to it, but I'm dreading it. How did Arteta bottle it so bad today? Clueless. DJ B, Tappy is Tappy out. God bless. Talk soon. Big up, Martin. Big up, you, my friend. Ammers Football TV. Big up all the chat. Ammers Football TV. Big up. Sorry but you lost today, Ammers. That's a big blow today. Big blow today. Just seen Potts match reaction. He's fuming. Yeah, 100%. Oh, Potts, I didn't manage to catch up with him after the game because as you come down Wembley, you come down hundreds of stairs and you don't come out the way you go in. You go out underground and you end up sort of going out Wembley way, all out the same entrance, more or less. So I didn't catch up with Potts and I went early. I was fuming, man. I was absolutely fuming. But big up to everyone that's locked in, guys. Make sure you're smashing a like. Top Gooners will say they don't worry about the loss. Spurs loss might go down. Yes, DJB. There was more than one player on the pitch. Don't know why we're blaming Kepa. Yeah, exactly. Look. Yeah, Kepa, we can go on about Kepa all day long. But if you've got players out on the pitch balling out, yeah, then, yeah. Big up, Prome. DJB, FA Cup is still up for grabs. You believe we can do it? I don't, Prome. I don't. Not from what I saw today. I don't. From what I saw today, that performance at Wembley in a semi-final against West Ham, Liverpool, Man City, whoever gets through, Leeds, I don't see it. I don't see it, Prone. I'm worried, bruv. I'm worried. Big up the Hammers as well. C Springer, okay. Sell Victor Gorkrez. Yeah, I mean, listen. 127 likes. Come on, people. Big up to you guys. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. Listen, I want Gorkarez to succeed. I think Gorkarez is a goal scorer without a shadow of a doubt. Jam Boy, big up to you. Yeah, still live, Jam Boy. Still live, my friend. Just about. Jam Boy, condolences, mate. You deserve better. Yeah, Jam Boy's gutted as well. I've spoke to Jam Boy on the phone. Big up to the Jam Boy. Raya can pass the ball much better than Kepa. Yeah, look, Raya's a better goalkeeper than Kepa. We know that. We know that. But what I'm trying to say is, if you're blaming it all on Kepa and you're just homing in on Kepa, you're kind of smoke screening all the other crap that went before it. We were diabolical today. Dreadful. Arteta has been paid over 65 million since 2019. Suge, 100%. Big up to you. Says it all, doesn't it? 65 million and also 100 billion that he spent on players. We've got a right to call it out, bruv, haven't we? We've got a right to call it out. We didn't deserve to win today, Jam Boy. 100%. Some of the Ashburton army made fools of themselves today. Yeah. Idiots. That was a good vibe at Wembley. Really good vibe. Man City fans walking around. Really, really good vibe. Obviously, it was full of Arsenal everywhere. Even if Arsenal fans didn't have a ticket, they was everywhere. All Arsenal fans. There was thousands of them. Thousands of Arsenal fans went to Wembley. Why did they bother? It's only the Carabao Cup, right? Don't matter, does it? Does it matter? Who's bothered? I'm bothered. He made the wrong decisions. Why wait till the 81st minute? Should have done it at half time in the changing rooms. That's when he should have done it. Yeah? We defeated ourselves. These players are scared of the sky blue kit. Icy Spicy, big up yourself. Hope you're well. Big up DJB. Absolutely ridiculous decisions from Arteta again. How are we going to win this league when we crumble under pressure like this is beyond me. It's worrying, Icy. It's worrying. That performance today was dreadful. One of the worst. I'll tell you what, that is up there with the way we played against Ipswich in the FA Cup final all them years ago. Way we played against West Ham in the FA Cup final. That performance is up there with that. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Big up, no comp 11. I said we'd lose today. We lose the league. I thought today we would have been a massive, massive mentality boost. Break the shackles off of our drought. But once again, we seem to muck it up. We do. We do, and it's worrying. Really worrying. Big up Gavin as well. Big up Rich99. He's probably fuming. Rich is a real one. He's fuming as well. Any true Arsenal fan, all you guys in the chat, proper Arsenal fans as well, you'd all be gutted on that. You won't be saying it's only the Carabao Cup. It don't matter. Bigger fish to fry. Blah, blah, blah. That was silverware. Yeah, it might not have been high on your priority list at the start of the season. It probably weren't, you know, it's not high on your priority list. The Premier League and the Champions League are. But when you're in the final, it's high. It's your first major trophy in years. You got to go and win it. You got to go and win it. But to perform like that, it was, as I said, it's the performance that's worrying. It's not the fact that we've lost the Carabao Cup. It's the manner that we've lost it in. Unacceptable. £1 billion spent and you're coming out like that in a Carabao Cup final. Unacceptable. Squad depth. Where was it today? Where was the squad depth today? Where was Havertz? Squad depth. Eze's injured. It's all right. We've got Havertz. Squad depth. Where was he? Raya's been dropped. It's all right. We've got Kepa. No problem. Squad depth. Timber's injured. It's all right. We've got Ben White. That's crazy stuff. Calafiori came on and he probably had the best shot at the whole match that Arsenal could produce. That was it. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's not the fact of losing, it's the manner. Yeah, Bav, with you 100%. With you 100%. We offered nothing, Jam Boy. Absolutely nothing at all. Apparently, Man United sniffing around Lewis Skelly. Man United, I've said this, right? I could be wrong. I could be like way out. But I've got this real strong feeling that Odegaard is going to be a Man United player next season. I just got a feeling that Manchester United will sign Martin Odegaard. And if they do and keep Carrick, you might see a different Martin Odegaard at Man United next season. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. And if Man United sign Lewis Skelly, they've got a good player. And if they'll put him in midfield, he'll play in midfield. He won't play him left back. Bav the Ripper, we triple players' money to join us. They can only be in it for the money. Once a gooner, they've always a gooner. That's the problem, like me as well. 100%. 100%. This result was coming. We pushed our luck, which is the game. Said it all along, Gunnarsson. All along. We've been winging it. Unfortunately, we've not been winning convincingly. You know, Wolves, Brentford was alarm bells for me. And I always said that if we come up with a team with a game plan that had good quality and an experienced manager, we'd get found out. And we got found out today. Pure and simple. We will never win anything with Arteta in charge. The problems United had is nothing compared to ours. This is the problem, isn't it? It's the long term. And I know what people are going to say. Yeah, but if he wins the Premiership and the Championship, long term, can you get any better? Well, yeah, you can. There's a shelf life for every manager. I don't believe a manager in this modern day football should be at a football club more than 7 years max. It all starts going a bit stale. Players get fed up with it. They get fed up with the training. They get fed up with the same tactics. They get bored. They get complacent. Their head starts to be turned. Yeah, needs freshening up. That second half felt like Liverpool's second half, just letting them absolutely dominate us. 100%. Make sure you're subscribing. Any people that got a channel, Jam Boys, make sure you're signing and subbing to Jam Boy. Aussie Den as well. Make sure you're subbing. Get the subs up, people, on these channels. Come on, guys. Let's go. The whole team were crap. Saliba played well for the most part. Saliba was good today. He's got this thing with Haaland, and he plays well against Haaland, Saliba. Southampton 2-0 up. It's going to be a strong. That's not going to be a gimme. Southampton is not going to be a gimme. That's going to be a tough. That's going to be tough. Southampton, 100%. Big up to everyone that's locked in, guys. And it's over 200 have been in for most of the time. Big up to you guys. It's been absolutely buzzing. I've tried to get every single comment in as much as I can. If I've missed your comment, they have been on the screen. But big up to every single one. T. Guna, United would not touch Odegaard. I think he goes to Italy. I don't know. I think Odegaard likes it here. I think he likes playing in the Premiership. Listen, I could be way wrong, and everyone can come back to me and go, you don't know what you was talking about. And I'd go, yeah, I obviously didn't. I just got a funny feeling Odegaard could end up at Man United. When Trafford made the triple save, when he fell back to Saka for the third shot, he just had to, square it, but went greedy again. Yeah, I couldn't understand why he didn't do that. Didn't understand it. One trophy isn't enough for me. Do you know what, right? I think I'm with you on this. I don't think I'd be over the moon with the Premiership. Of course I would, 100%. But I'd be a little bit disappointed we didn't get 2 trophies. This is why today was so important. You win today, win the Premiership. You've won a Carabao Cup and the Premiership. Arsenal fans would be going, yeah, we've won 2 trophies. You only come out with 1 trophy. Suddenly this Carabao Cup becomes important. So, yeah. See how cocky Cherky was getting the... Oh, man. Cherky was doing, like, just flicking the ball up, having fun. Ridiculous. Would actually want him. Realistically, when we sack Arteta, what clubs would actually want him? I think you get a job somewhere. I don't know who, but I think he would. I think he would. And the reason why, he's got massive, massive PR behind him, and he's got a lot of he gets put on a pedestal by a lot of ex-players and all of this media. He gets a lot of media attention. The media love this Arteta guy. That's why he'll walk into another job. You know what I mean? All of what he's achieved and what he's about would go by and by. But his PR alone would get him another job. Yeah, I thought Saliba and Gabriel was probably about our best 2 players, to be honest with you. Probably about our best 2 players. That's hardly surprising, is it? I'm concerned. I'm a massive Declan Rice fan, huge Declan Rice fan, but I've got concerns about Declan Rice recently. He just don't look right. He just don't look himself at the moment. And when you've got Declan Rice not looking himself, Arsenal just don't play. Yeah, he is massively important to this football team. And at the moment, Declan Rice looks half the player he was. None of these Arteta coaches would have picked him in December 2019. We can't find better. Arteta is a complete steam pile of Hotspur. His game told you were the reason it's going to end up, and I have spent half of my life watching the same crap. We need to change now. Arteta out. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I'm fed up with the style of football. I'm really fed up with the style of football we play. I've got to be honest with you, mate. Big up to you. Top Gooners will say, would have different if Eze played? Not sure. I don't think it would have made any difference, Joseph. I don't think it would have made any difference at all. We were like a rabbit in headlights in that second half. Seriously. I don't think... Big up Rob Future. The last team to beat Bournemouth in the leagues were us. Yep. That's going to be a tough game. Tough game. I just don't get these modern day fans. We're all hell bent on Arteta. We're Arsenal, not Arsenal FC. Exactly. Not Arteta FC. Am I different? Am I from a different planet? Nope. You're 100% real, brother. Should be Arsenal. No one's bigger than Arsenal Football Club. Not even Saka. Arteta's arrogance transcends. If Arteta left tomorrow, who would you want as manager? Zidane. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. 100%. Our players are burnt out at the wrong time. Only time will tell. We'll see. Hi, DJ. Just joined the chat today. Was all on Arteta. If we had Raya in goal and Dowman on for 30 minutes, could have been a different game. Should have brought Dowman on. Should have brought Dowman on. 100% should have brought Dowman on. Yeah. As I said, if it was me, I'd have probably started Raya, but I could understand why he started Kepa. I've got a little bit of admiration for him why he started Kepa and stuck by him. I didn't have a major problem with Kepa starting, to be honest with you. I think you got to look at the bigger picture, the reason why we lost today. And the reason why we lost today is tactically he got it wrong. And secondly, the players did not perform. Just did not perform. And Saka is a passenger at the moment. Trossard's a passenger. Martinelli's a passenger. Zubamendi is off it, not doing what he should be doing. You know? And all of these things get mixed up, you know? And it's not good. A lot of fans are waking up and saying they want Arteta out now. Wow. Luis Enrique for me. Yeah, I'd take Enrique at a drop of a hat. I like the way Enrique plays football. Defensively, you'd have to tighten up a little bit for me. I don't think he's defensively he can be got at. But yeah, generally was in my nightmares last night. Performance like that. I had a bad feeling about it. I said it to the couple of lads today when we met at the pub. I said I had a bad feeling. I said I had a bad feeling about today. The game proved that Pep can develop youth. Yeah, he looked good. He looked good today. Out on the what's his name? Oh, yeah, you know the one. I've forgotten his name there, man. Who's good? Yeah, he did look good. I was impressed with City's second half. I can't lie. I can't lie. I thought they played really, really well. They wanted it more. They was retaining the ball, passing the ball. You know, Tommy Tuchel would be Arsenal manager. Really? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. The owners should also take the rap for this mess, as they thought it was a clever idea to sign an inexperienced manager that got lucky in 2020. Team wasted. Well, we'll see. If he doesn't get over the line in the Premier League, I think we'll be coming for the Cronkies. Nico Riley. How can I forget Nico O'Reilly, man? I thought he was outstanding today. He's a good player. He's a good player. Look what Pep's done to him. Do you know what I mean? Good player. Really good player. I would want Zidane or Joachim Low. Joachim Low, probably about 3-4 seasons ago, I'd have said Joachim Low. I'd definitely want Zidane. I'd take Zidane at a drop of a hat. He's my next manager. Can you imagine a man like Zidane at Arsenal in the tunnel right now? Do you know what I mean? Leading that team out at Wembley with the squad that's there now. Just the respect he would get as well. I'd take Zidane at a drop of a hat. That's who I'd want at Arsenal next. Yeah, definitely. Nico Riley's some player, man. Big up to you, Adam. It's been a long day, people. Long day, disappointed. I'm absolutely gutted. I'm going to be honest with you. Just going through the super chat, even said my daughter got that one. Arteta has been paid over 65 million. Big up to you, Soj, as well. Yeah, ridiculous. For one cup. Yeah, same as Glasner. Same as Glasner. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Big up to everyone that's in. Arteta has been paid over 65 million. We've read that one. Thank you very much indeed. Good night, mate. Rob Wood, good night, my friend. Bless you. Hope you're well. Don't let it ruin your week, people. Don't let it ruin your week. Yeah? All right? It's only the Carabao Cup. Who cares? Don't let it ruin your week. Or try not to, should I say. Even Wenger would have made this current team perform. I'm telling you now, we wouldn't be playing like this under Wenger. No way on earth. There's a lot of managers would have won that cup today with the team that we've got. A lot of managers would have won that cup today. No problem at all. Wonder how many of the Arsenal players would prefer Pep being their manager. Hard to say. Hard to say. They seem to like this Arteta, don't they? Again, you know, they seem to play for him. I don't think he's lost the dressing room, but if we don't win major trophies and he's still here, it's definitely going to go a little bit stale. Big up, Sully, my friend. This has ruined my week. Darren, I'm telling you, mate, it hurts. It does hurt. It's done me today. It really has. Really done me. Poor Turkish took his son for a day out at the final and watched that. Yeah, sad. There was a lot of youngsters there today. First cup final. Ruined my week, month, season as well. We lose it from now. I've got concerns, Darren. I've got concerns. Do you know what? There was part of me that was thinking, yeah, the league's done. It's ours. It's done. But after that performance today, I'm worried. That performance today has worried me. I wasn't as worried going into this game. And as I said, if we'd have put a good performance in and we'd have lost, if we'd have played well, I'd still be confident. But what I saw today was players lacking energy. I saw players lacking desire. And that's what worries me. That's what worries me. Big up Benso. They like him because he overpays them and they know it. Yeah, exactly. He pays the wages. Arsenal pay the wages. 100%. 100%. Icy spicy. If Klopp made a return to the Premier League, would you take him, DJB? Drop of a hat. I'd have Jurgen Klopp. Can you imagine the football we'd be playing under Jurgen Klopp? Can you imagine it? Zubimendi would look 10 times better than what he does under Jurgen Klopp. Saka would be balling out under Jurgen Klopp. Martinelli would be playing more central under Jurgen Klopp. Yeah? He'd have Martinelli, Gorkarez absolutely flying. I'd take Klopp tomorrow. Big shout, Icy Spicy. Big up to you. Great shout. Darren, we're only 3 points clear as well. Yeah. Yeah, someone said that to me today. Realistically, we're only 3 points clear because they've got a game in hand. If they win that, beat us at the Etihad, we're only 3 points. Yeah. It's not enough. Not enough. Yeah, another one. Take Jurgen Klopp tomorrow. Yeah. My godfather died yesterday. He was an Arsenal fan too. It's just made the weekend. Oh, big up, man. Sorry to hear that. Big up to you. Bless you and the family and your godfather, my friend. Hope's all's well, Harry. Don't let it ruin it. Don't let it ruin your day and your memories, my friend. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. I don't know if these players would put in the work for Klopp. They'd have to. They'd have to, David C. Be a different mentality, wouldn't it? Pep says it. Pep says the hardest manager he's played against is Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp has given Pep the toughest time. He's not really scared of Arteta, to be honest. He don't rate Arteta as a big rival. You know, I think this loss will get into the players' heads now. Arteta will not be able to shake this loss off. Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's definitely going to get into their psyche. 100%. It will definitely have an effect on how we play going forward. The thing is, these players we have now can't play Klopp's system. They're all stuffed. That's the problem. They're regimented. They're used to now playing that system, that regimental system. So they're used to playing that style of play. Any manager coming in now, they'd find it difficult to shake off. Top Gooners were too overconfident pre-match. Didn't see Rice, Zubimendi, Trossard touch the ball much place. Yeah, it's terrible. It was terrible. It was bad. Arteta is allergic to swimming, to winning. Exactly. Probably allergic to swimming as well, bruv. You probably get that wrong. Heavy metal football. It's a crazy mess, crazy. Big up to you. With Arsenal's budget, Klopp would have a field day. Imagine that. Exactly. He would have been an absolute baller. Big up Bav as well. Always my friend. Pep, as Arteta figured out, he just keeps blowing smoke up his arse, and Arteta is stupid enough to believe it. 100%. 100%. Big up to everyone locked in, people. Make sure you smash your like. Make sure you sub. I'm going to wrap it up now, people. What we 2.5 hours into the Sunday sit back. What can I say? We went to Wembley. We had a chance of winning silverware. We had a chance to make sure that our season was on the right track. We could have taken the Carabao Cup today, beaten a very good team in Man City. That would have given us the confidence to go on and win the Champions League, maybe. It may have taken us to the FA Cup final. It may have definitely got us over the line in the Premier League, and we wouldn't have to worry. Instead of that, we're going into April. We're going to be worried. We're going to be concerned. We've got players not looking fit. We've got players that are not fit. And we've still got some big games left to play. So it's all to play for. Carabao Cup, does it matter? You bet it matters. You bet it matters. That was our chance to win silverware. That's a Wembley final. A cup competition that Arsenal have not been too successful in. An elite manager, people say. Best squad in the world. Best squad we've ever had. Well, elite managers and top squads don't lose cup finals. And we have. And we need to put it right. So keep the faith. We move on. Don't let it ruin the rest of your night. Don't let it ruin your week. We've been beaten by Pep. Once again, Pep has lifted silverware. Washed up Man City. Rubbish. No good. Past it. Not good enough. Easy. Nothing to worry about. Hello? Hello? They've beaten the Champions League's favourites. Easily. Easily. Let's be honest. Easily beaten us. Never in doubt. This is a washed up Man City team that still has a game in hand and has still got to play Arsenal at the Etihad. So you take anything from that, like what you want, people. That's the facts. We march on. Big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you smash a like. If you're watching it back, put a like on the channel. Would you still get rid of Arteta even if he wins the Prem? I'd give him another year. I'd give him another year, see how he does. Then he's gone. Then he's gone. If he just wins the Prem, I'd be thinking about it if someone came along. If Zidane came available, if Zidane was available, Luis Enrique was available, I'd say thank you very much, Arteta, but it's time to go. You've been at the club long enough. We need something fresh. I think this manager should be winning more than one trophy this season. £1 billion spent in 4 competitions come the end of March. He should be winning more than one trophy. Carabao Cup, Premier League, FA Cup, Premier League, double should have been minimum. If he only wins the Premier League, there's still a lot of questions to be answered, I'm afraid. Thought this wasn't the same Man City team anyway, DJB. Do me a favour. Exactly. Washed, mate. Rubbish. Not the same Man City team. Well, this not the same Man City team has just schooled Arteta. There you go. I watched Fraudetter's post-match interview. He has 0 regrets, guy, 0 accountability. He never will. He never will. He will never admit it. He will never, ever admit it, my friend. Yes, lack passion and excitement, 100%. If he bottles the Prem this year, does he generally leave, though? You can't have a manager that bottles a 9-point lead at this stage, can you? I mean, Chris, come on, man. If you don't win the Premier League, he's got to go, hasn't he? 100%. 100%. Ryan Cherky, what a player. Yeah, Milo Diaz, big up to you, my friend. Welcome to the community. Yeah, Cherky played well today. Man City will be massive next season. This is my worry. This is why we need to sell players and get absolutely top draw quality players in. Because next season, City's going to be smashing it out. Liverpool will be a bit better. Man United's going to come good. We need to keep up with the Joneses. And the only way we're going to do that is to get rid of Deadwood. Yeah. If he keeps this same team, if he keeps the Martinellis and the Trossards and the Jesuses and all of that, Havertz, we're done. We're done next season. If we don't win the title, Saliba is going. Oh, yeah, players will leave if we don't win major trophies. 100%, whether they're under contracts or not. 100% DJB, City will be levels. 100%. 100%. I'll get rid of him, DJB, but because our fan base is so fickle, they'll turn on players, not this manager, just you watch. That's what they're doing now. That's what they've done today. They've turned on Kepa. Kepa's the scapegoat. Kepa is the scapegoat to cover up the cracks for this football manager. Yeah? Kepa is only a small cog in the bigger picture of today. I'm telling you that now. That weren't all about Kepa today. That was about the manager and 10 outfield players. Yeah, 100%. Jez said a lot of people were booing Arteta at full time. There was a few boos. But not enough. Not enough. There will be if we don't win silverware this season. There'll be more. Yeah, it'll be really toxic. Really toxic. But big up everyone. Big up everyone that's been locked in. Thank you very much. All your comments, all your super chats, you absolute legends. Every single one of you people, absolute legends. 2 hours, 37 minutes. I don't know how I've kept it going, guys. I really don't. It's been a long, long day. If you're new to the community, make sure you sub, smash a like. Big up to you, my friend. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone's welcome. Hi, DJ. Ask you a question, mate. Did Arteta watch the first half? If so, how did he watch that and not make at least one change? Haven't got a clue. Shall I tell you why? Because he's not an elite manager. He's not an elite manager. He only knows one plan, and that's plan A. If plan A is not working, he's never, ever known, in all the years I've known him as manager, how to change it. Simple as that. Simple as that. He's not an elite manager. Elite managers do elite things. Pep did it today. Big up all you. Big up everyone. Blessed to every single one of you. Guys, have a super week. Rat Army's going to be interesting tomorrow. Me, Lee, Kenny, Jez, Matty will be on Lee's tomorrow. That's going to be really, really interesting. Tuesday, old school show with Jez and the retro show with Shane. We're back. We're back with the retro show. Get away from all the crap that's gone on today. Wednesday will be the mingle. I'm sure we'll still be chatting about the Carabao Cup and going into more depth on the performance as well on Wednesday. So that Thursday, I'll be back with Kenny Ken. We'll be doing the extra time show on my Thursday show. We'll be back next Thursday. And then Sunday will be the Sunday sit back again, people. So big up to everyone. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, guys, it's been a sad day. Sad day. Don't let anyone tell you that it's the Carabao Cup and we don't care. Yeah. Great show. Cheers, Kawaja, my friend. Always a pleasure. This is painful, but we need to stay calm now. Otherwise, we're in trouble. All of a sudden, Bournemouth has become more, I tell you what, difficult on that. 100%. 100%. I'm supporting Stoic FC for the next 2 weeks now. Big up to you, my friend. Enjoy. He's a reactive, not proactive. 100%. 100%. He doesn't see danger, does he? He doesn't see danger to sort it out. Yeah. 100%. But big up to every single one of you. Make sure you smash your like. Enjoy. Stay safe for the rest of the week, guys. It's a jungle out there. Be safe. Take care. Bless. Bless. Speak to you as all soon. Come on, you Gunners.